Hey, heroes! Man, oh man. I saw Spider-Man No Way Home. And I'm just gonna tell you right off the bat, it made me cry. Like there's only been one other movie that's really made me cry, and that's Star Wars. And everyone who watches this channel knows how much of a huge Star Wars fan I am. This Spider-Man No Way Home is just spectacular. It's amazing, and all the Spider-Man puns put together. Go watch it. I recommend it. Go see it. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you're not fully up to date with your Spider-Man knowledge, it's okay. We live in a time where you could watch a YouTube video and catch up. But you want to have a Spider-Man marathon time? Go for it. Go enjoy it. Go play a little bit of catch up. You'll probably appreciate it just a tad bit more. In that sense. What's up, guys? I'm Mario. I like to do reviews over movies and play video games and do that kind of stuff. I'm here to tell you some of the good, some of the bad, and just my overall ideas of the film. Don't worry, no spoilers. So if you want to chat about it and talk about spoilers with me, you can go ahead and go catch my stream, catch my Twitch account. I'm live every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Come on in. I love talking about this kind of weird stuff. Also, if you want to see some of the other reviews that have been going on, check it out right here. It should be right here. There's been a lot of stuff that's been coming out this week, like Witcher and Hawkeye. So go look at them. I wonder if the bar is still there. It's probably not there anymore. But anyways, Spider-Man No Way Home. First off, let's get some of the bad things out of the way. I think this film. This film's more along the lines like an event, right? If you've seen the trailers, you understand some of the things that are happening in this film and some of the callbacks that are being made by the trailers that have been put out. When I say this is an event, I'm thinking more along the lines of like Infinity War or Endgame. It's kind of hard to review something like this because it's meant as a spectacular. Spectacle. It's meant as a spectacle. I got there. I'm liking this. I'm enjoying. If movies start doing this more often, where there's like these events that occur that aren't necessarily meant to be like Oscar worthy, golden, Emmy worthy films, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with these things that are just these huge get-togethers that we have as audience members and as a community, as internet. It's really fun. It's really cool. I know I said I was going to talk about the bad. Really, the first part of this movie is the trailer. Everything you see in the trailer, that's the first act of the film, and you're kind of just waiting for the film to start. The pacing, when you watch it the first time, I think the pacing's good. I saw the movie twice. The second time around, I felt like the pacing was a bit weird, but honestly, I think it works. I think like the movie feels slow the first time around, mainly because you're anticipating so much, and there's so much like that you're waiting to see what's gonna happen, what's gonna go next, but in a good way. There's not too many things that are too bad. This movie will get emotional, and the way they play out the scenes, the way they play out how they play out stuff, really hits hard and really hits well. I think just bring tissues if you're gonna go watch it. It's one of those things where if you enjoy story and you enjoy character progression, that's the best thing that's gonna come out of this is the character progression, character stuff like that. Some people complain that there are plot holes and things of that nature in this film. Now, it's already been shown that Doctor Strange is in here, and anytime you're dealing with magic and weird stuff, things that we just can't, things that we don't deal with on a day-to-day basis, and can relate to, I feel like, it's easy to look for holes and find those holes, but at the same time, creatively thinking, you can put that same logic to put that stuff to rest, right? Like there's some of that stuff can go away. You can be like, well, magic did it, and it doesn't overall affect the film. It can be something that can be nitpicked out of it, but overall, it doesn't really hurt the film in itself. The dialogue and the interaction between characters, honestly, that's between your personal taste. I can't really critique it. I'm a huge fan of corny dialogue and just corny stuff like that. So MCU humor is always just like done well for me, but I know a lot of people don't like that. It's still gonna be there. There's still going to be those things. I don't think they're nearly as bad as they could have been. And they don't really, a lot of times in the MCU, whenever a serious moment would happen, they'll cut away to like a joke immediately, like not letting you just sit in that emotional soup that you get to you revel in. But they don't do that in this one. So I think like as you're going along with the ride and as you're watching the film, you're able to enjoy every moment and everything sticks out, and you're able to just like nothing gives you whiplash from 1 second you're about to cry to another second people are whipping jokes or quipping jokes. This really is kind of like a great way to I guess tie off a trilogy. You know, Peter's never really had to face threats like this before, and the scale has gone really big, and it's within his own film. They kind of like tease that a little bit in Far From Home, you know, with like interdimensional beings and things like that. But now it's the real deal, and once you get to the second act and you see where the plot's going and you understand it works really well, and it works really well with the characters. And what they do that I think is just phenomenal is they take the progression of what's happening from the film, from the first and second film, and they bring it here into the third film. And a lot of times, you know, with sequels and trilogies, they'll connect them. They'll say like, hey, yeah, remember this person's connected to that person, and this is why this is happening now. No, it becomes a full-on character development moment for Spider-Man, for Peter Parker, and it's wonderful. It's honestly the best part of the film. Of course, everything is good. Some of the people that we get to see, their performances are great. It's fun to see some old faces again, and overall, the film does a great job with its side characters, its side cast. You know, you got Zendaya, Benedict Cumberbatch, and who plays as Ned? Jacob Batalon. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that, but they, you know, their interaction with Peter and Spider-Man is just a lot more in this film, and it's a lot closer and it's a lot deeper. They're not just, you know, put off as gags or as funny characters, and I would rate the film like a 9. I'd give it a 9. It's worth a watch. I recommend it. I even recommend it if you haven't seen the other Spider-Mans. You know, it's weird to say that kind of stuff because we live in like a sequel apocalyptic kind of world where everything is a sequel, and I feel like we're heading towards sequel Armageddon, and it's just, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. But I don't even know how I'm gonna edit that. I'm gonna have to edit this video before putting it out, or I just leave that in there and it's just like a really awkward like moment in the thing. I'll figure it out. That's a future Mario problem. Go check out Spider-Man. Until next time. Bye, nice.